Donald Trump has now been revealed on an audio phone call to have pressured Georgia election workers, specifically two individuals, one by the name of Monica Palmer and one by the name of William Hartman. They were actually canvassers for Donald Trump. Trump and, by the way, RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel were heard on this audio tape that has now been revealed by the Detroit News, pressuring these two canvassers to not certify the election results for their county in Michigan. And both Ronna and Donald Trump promised these canvassers, don't worry, we'll get you some good lawyers. Here's what we know from the conversation. Trump told Palmer and Hartman, quote, "We've got to fight for our country. We can't let these people take our country away from us." McDaniel told Palmer and Hartman, quote, "If you can go home tonight, do not sign it. We will get you attorneys." Trump then said, "We'll take care of that." Here's more from the Detroit News. Palmer and Hartman left the canvassers meeting without signing the official statement of votes for Wayne County, and the following day, they unsuccessfully attempted to rescind their votes in favor of certification, filing legal affidavits claiming they were pressured. The moves from Palmer, Hartman, and Trump, had they been successful, threatened to throw the statewide certification of Michigan's 2020 election in doubt. If you were looking for a smoking gun in any of the cases involving Donald Trump and his attempts to overturn the 2020 election results, this is it. I am definitely willing to say, at this point, after everything we have seen, this is a smoking gun. This is Donald Trump himself directly involved with pressuring these individuals to not certify the votes from Wayne County, Michigan. That's the conspiracy. That is what this guy has been charged with. This is as much of a smoking gun as that phone call in Georgia, go find the votes. But I think this one's actually more intense. Because here is Donald Trump telling low-level people that he otherwise would never be on the telephone with, but he is directly telling them not to certify, and I will get you lawyers. Now, Michigan has an ongoing investigation. They recently indicted several individuals, I think it was 6 of them, for being fake Trump electors. But the investigation is not over. And as far as we know, I think Kenneth Chesbrough, one of Donald Trump's former lawyers, is also cooperating in that probe. It would not surprise me, with this new evidence being revealed, if Donald Trump gets hit with criminal charges in Michigan the same way he was in Georgia. Because the way I'm reading this, the way this story plays itself out, is that Trump basically did the exact same thing in Michigan that got him charged, with the racketeering charges in Georgia. Same thing, as far as I can see, based on this evidence. That, by the way, the January 6th committee actually had this phone call. And it was an up to 11-minute phone call. And only 4 minutes of the audio have been released. So there's 7 more minutes that we, the public, have not heard about. Michigan's Attorney General Dana Nessels heard it. The January 6th committee heard it. Why are we just now hearing about this? This kind of seems like something we all should have known about a long time ago. And I'm sure Jack Smith knows about it. But by God, this seems like it's very important for the public to understand how involved Trump was. Because this was not just Donald Trump telling his lawyer to tell this guy to tell this person to go get that person to do it. This was Trump on the phone himself. That's the smoking gun. And I do think, and I do hope, the state of Michigan brings criminal charges against Donald Trump. Let's see if we can push that 91 total felony charges to over 100 with this one. Because I think this case right here, pretty much in the bag with this evidence that they've got.